We've got some nice Zelda scenery behind us before we start the presentation here. Welcome everybody who's here joining with us. I'm very subdued, not as enthusiastic of a startup per usual.
Hopefully this presentation is cool enough to change that.
I'm pretty excited. Full disclosure for everybody watching, this presentation dropped this morning, and so obviously it's live on the internet. People are going crazy. So we do know that a new Kingdom Hearts game is at least teased, but that's about all I know.
So hopefully y'all knew that already.
Yeah, spoilers. Spoilers for what you're about to watch with us. I am interested to see what a potential sequel will look like, though, because Kingdom Hearts 3 ended with sort of a, like, wrap-up of everything.
Yeah, well, I'm calling it now. They wake up to realize everything was a dream, and it essentially all starts over again.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, so it wraps up, but the main character, Obi-Wan Kenobiing out of existence, just like whoosh. So Sora wakes up in Tokyo, or like some modern city in Japan, and that I'm not like I actually like reading about and learning about Kingdom Hearts lore, but I really, they lost me on this one. Yeah,
I'm impressed you made it that far.
Yeah, seriously. So we'll see what that means. The Lost Master arc.
We all know what that's for.
自分が望む結末ではなかったと絶望するのなら他の世界に退場すればいい。選択肢は無限にあるはずだ。
This looks significantly better than the last game's graphics.
Are those mushrooms?
The choices.
It look like little organs. Oh, this has to be.
This is it. Look, there's Sora.
I'm telling you, he's waking up from the dream that was Kingdom Hearts 1 through 3. Is he in the future? And by future, I mean today times? Dorobe, did they die?
Yeah, he died.
Oh yeah, he was on the Obi-Wan himself?
Yeah. What on earth?
And then some missiles just come flying in, because we have that sort of technology nowadays.
Why is he taking a video? Oh,
you know so many people would be taking videos.
Yeah, I would be running. What?
He's Spider-Man. I called it. I called it before that whip thing happened.
That's pretty sick.
Oh. That was fancy.
Oh, I was so confused for a second there. I didn't realize that was a V.
Oh yeah.
Okay. For a second I was like, there's not gonna be Disney in this
I was like, there has to be, right? Hades? It's the only I can think of with the blue flame.
どこへ行くんだ。
All right, well, Disney's still in it.
Pretty cool. Didn't really explain anything.
When do they, though, you know?
They're like, you're randomly in this new place. Here's a big monster you'll be fighting.
I really like the presentation. The combat looks like it's going to be pretty cool. Keyblade that could also be a grapple hook. That,
Yeah.
I mean,
I wonder how.
everything's got a grapple hook. You know, Breath of the Wild 2 is going to have the hook
Yeah,
shot.
I want
come back.
this. Yeah, I want a hook shot so bad in that game, and not just a hook shot, but a hook shot that lets me pull myself to it, or just lets me swing.
Yeah, that would be so cool.
Can you imagine all the physics shenanigans you can get up to in that game?
Oh, man.
I would be killing myself left and right, trying to swing off trees.
Nothing in that trailer like super excites me other than the fact that it's happening. Kingdom Hearts 4 is happening, and they confirmed Disney characters are coming back in, because there was speculation that the reason they killed off Sora and made it the way that it's going to go now is so they wouldn't be bogged down with a partnership with Disney. But looks like that is not the case. They'll be having them in as characters somehow, and it's a new arc. I don't know, like, it seems to me like they're gonna have a full nother series of games, not just a new game.
Yeah,
When do you think this will come out, Micah?
2024.
Forever from now?
Yeah,
They're pulling a Mario Odyssey here. They're like, Mario in New York, and now they're like, Sora in Tokyo. Yeah, it looks interesting. I'll definitely keep an eye on this one. It probably won't be coming to Nintendo platforms, so unless it's via cloud. It's a bummer because Square shows so much support for Nintendo, but Kingdom Hearts, they really dropped the ball. And Final Fantasy, they've also really dropped the ball. And Kingdom Hearts just to me seems like a slam dunk to bring over.
yeah.
But
It
then
seems like a game that'd do very well.
that would jive really well with the overall audience for Nintendo, being it's a family-friendly console, and Disney is a very family-oriented company as well. That just seems like a good pairing, but then they put it on cloud, which most families aren't going to be buying cloud versions of games unless it's by accident.
The real question is, who do you think this person at the end is?
So I did see, Micah, people think that Star Wars was teased.
In this?
Yeah, right there. Right there!
Oh yeah, with the
It's an
AT something.
AT foot.
also called AT-ATs. I did see something about it. That's not a rock.
I mean, this
That's-
kind of looks like
That's 1,000,000% not a rock.
that's no moon. I'm so proud of myself. We're becoming one of those channels now, everybody. We're deep diving in here. We're going to watch this frame by frame at half speed.
I mean, I don't know if I can say that.
What is this shadow here? Doesn't that look like it could be something? That's not a rock. That is
Also,
that-
those
that
mushrooms
actually-
just look horrifying. I wonder how much of that like boss-ish fight thing they showed was just like cutscene, and how much was like the player would be controlling that. I wondered like that section going through that like building. I wonder how player controlled that is. Seems like it wouldn't really be, but it'd be cool if it was.
So I unironically really enjoy Kingdom Hearts. This looks interesting. Anyways, we'll probably hop off here. Thanks everybody for popping in. For those watching on the YouTube channel, be sure to leave a comment, like, subscribe, all the buttons you can push except for the dislike button. Push all those buttons, share. We're trying to grow as a YouTube channel, so any help that we can get in that regard, we greatly appreciate. And thank you.
I'm watching the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, and I was like,
The Kingdom
this
Farts.
looks pretty good.